can you guys like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel?
Help us achieve one of our short-term goals by listening to us on Spotify.
Overall, share our podcast to your friends, family, and significant other.
Let's get back to the show.
Sincerely, Bestie. Hi guys, welcome back. This is Sincerely Bestie. I'm Krystal.
And I'm Nancy.
So here we are on another episode. But I feel like we haven't been doing this. Like, I don't know. I've missed you, Nance. Ever since you've been on the line, I feel like we don't talk.
We
anymore.
don't talk. We don't. I mean, like, I need to talk to Krystal.
I know. I feel so bad. I'm like, oh, when do I have a second?
And I look at you and you're like doing something. And I'm like, oh, she's busy.
Yeah, I hate it.
And then at the end, I'm like, oh no, she's busy. She gotta go break. Or
I know. I always feel so bad. How you been?
I'm tired.
Tired?
I feel so drained out being on the line.
Going back, huh?
I forget how tiring it is and how much it hurts your feet.
Yes, your feet, your back,
Yeah.
your shoulders, your arms. I freaking hate it.
I have like a freaking knot in my back. I was like, Robert, it hurts. I don't know why. He barely touched it. And I was like, ah.
Oh my gosh.
So he had to like massage it, but oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I don't miss being on the line. I was on the line the other day because you weren't here yesterday. But it was okay. It was really boring though.
Was there a lot of you?
Huh?
There was a lot of you though?
Enough to run. And then at 11, one of the girls took my spot. And then I went to the back room. Okay. But that was about it.
Not bad.
How was your weekend? How was your week?
It's been bad.
Bad?
It hasn't been too bad.
Oh, I was like, bad?
Yes,
what
it's
happened?
horrible because of work.
Oh.
No,
That's
I am drained out from work though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they do it.
No, I feel like I've been, like I was telling you, I feel like I'm just floating through work now because I have so many other priorities, like the house and like trying to figure out money and then the podcast and then YouTube. And then I've been going on these trips and stuff. So it's just like work's not on my top list. I literally go just to be there to get paid and then come back home. I don't care if the line runs or not. I'm just there. I'm like, whatever.
I know. The other day, I swear you were like, eh. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, I'm tired of it though. I'm just tired of like the same crap
stuff
every time.
So do you not run the line anymore, or?
I do run the line. Me and this other girl, we just take turns.
Oh, okay.
Switch off.
We switch off.
And then Thursday, they switch off of where they're at too.
So like 1 week, if she's running it, then I'm kind of extra. Or if we're short, then I'll be on the line. But if it's my week that I run, then she'll be the extra or be on the line. So vice versa.
Yeah. How about you?
I got my wisdom teeth removed.
No, I didn't even talk about my weekend too.
That's okay.
It's okay, go on.
No.
We'll talk about you first. Anyways, you got your wisdom tooth taken out?
Yes, I got them taken out. It sucked.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like after the surgery and everything, I was just kind of like drowsy and drugged up, you know, and came home, slept the whole day. Like it wasn't painful, but like they said, like the second day is always the worst day. So after that, it was just freaking horrible. But
did you take a lot of meds?
Yeah, I tried to keep like, even if like I wasn't in pain, I was still eating them like every 4 to 6 hours. But they gave me so many pills that like I would start forgetting which one I took, and I'm like,
what? How many?
They gave me, well, I was supposed to take Tylenol, and then they gave me ibuprofen, and then they gave me another one, an antibiotic. And then there was another one, but I can't remember. So there was like 4 different. Yeah, and like one of them would be like, okay, every 4 hours. The other one, every 6 hours, every 8 hours. And I'd be like, oh my God. I'm going to be the one of those old people that need the color coded.
Yeah.
Like a couple hours, here you go. But the hardest part was just probably starving. But I swear, because, you know, I feel like I'm a loud person at home. Okay. So the house was so quiet.
Oh my
Because my mouth hurts, so I couldn't open it at all. So like I'd just be talking really soft like this. I'd be like, Jane, can you grab me this? And he's like, this is the nicest you've ever been to me. You haven't yelled at me all week. I'm like, well, yeah, I can't even talk.
Oh.
But that was it. Other than that. And your weekend?
Oh, my weekend?
Yeah.
I finally went on our mommy-daughter date.
Oh,
We went and watched The Little Mermaid.
How did you like it?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I would watch it again though.
I feel the same.
It was good. I mean, it's nice that they try to
Make it a little
live
different.
action and a little different, but
because anything underwater, I feel like it's very hard to do
portray.
a live action. Yeah, portray. Exactly.
Well, plus, Avatar: The Way of Waters came out too.
Yeah.
that's true.
So competing against that, yeah.
Did you guys end up watching it then? Did you like it?
I liked it. I just didn't like the end.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. I liked it, but then I didn't.
Did you cry?
No.
I cried.
Well, I'm like, wait, did I cry?
I'm not spoiling that.
No,
though, so.
I got like sad, but I didn't cry.
Dude, the mom at the end when she was kicking everyone's ass, I was like, hell yeah. I was like, you get him.
But it was okay. I don't know. I don't think I would watch it.
It's not one that I would remember. Like,
Yeah.
if they were to be like, oh, like, what are the live action Disney movies that you like the most? Like, that wouldn't be in my top 5.
No, it wouldn't be. I ended up watching the cartoon one. Like,
you did after?
Because I was like, gosh,
Just
this
to
is so
compare.
long. Yeah. I'm like, they didn't do this part. They changed this. They didn't do this part. Or, oh, yeah, that was in it. Like, oh, okay. But
Yeah.
it was okay.
It's all right.
And we just, like, went shopping. I made her go. Addison go shopping with me. She was kind of upset, but I was like, let's go shopping. She hates it when I go shopping.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
she hates it. She would rather stay home.
You take too long.
Yeah.
Huh?
But I was like, no, we need to go. And then we went to Farmington Station.
Oh.
And one of our coworkers, she just barely told me the other day. She's like, hey, I saw you at
Oh,
the
no way.
store. And I was like, you did? She's like, yeah, you went to this store and this store. And I was like, oh. And she's like, yeah, you have your little daughter with you. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, my goodness. You're like, I didn't even see you.
So I was like, oh, yeah.
My bad. No, for reals. I saw one of our coworkers when I got, like, right after I got my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh, my gosh.
I was so embarrassed. Of course, the one time I didn't wear a mask. Okay, I'm walking in there strolling, and then she's like,
Where did you go?
Walmart.
Oh.
And I never see anybody. I never see any people, like, around Ogden at all. Like, the people we work with, which is kind of crazy. But, so I'm in there, me and Chang are looking for stuff for the house, and then she walks past me. She's like, Krystal? And I'm like, oh, my God. And I'm like, hey. And she's kind of, like, looking at me, like, puzzled. And I'm like, yeah, I just got my wisdom teeth out. And that's why my face is swollen. And she was like, oh, okay. I was wondering why your face was
You're like, no,
like that.
No, I got beat up.
Literally.
That's why.
No, I'm pretty sure people thought that, too. Because I got that bruise.
Yeah.
You can still kind of see it. It's like a little.
Not as much.
Yeah. That was bad.
But it was bad. Oh, Robert didn't see it.
No, but
It was bad.
you'll see my YouTube if you go watch my YouTube.
She was full blown.
Yeah. Like bad.
Yeah.
Like, were you like passed out or what?
No, her face was like swollen.
Yeah, it was
It was
bad.
like swollen and then
Like down here, like I look like I told Nancy. You know when you play Wii and you make your little character. Yeah, and one of those characters that you're going against, when their face is this big, they're like square and round. Yeah, that was me. For 2 weeks. Well, it was only for a week. I felt like the swelling went down probably like Friday, Saturday. And this is the second week. Well, it's been 2 weeks, so I'm supposed to be almost healed.
Yeah.
But I didn't care. By like Sunday, I was eating real food already.
Oh my
I was
God.
starving. But my appetite came back. That's for sure. I've been eating everything.
What were you eating? Wow.
I was eating yogurt, Jell-O, rice porridge, egg soup, and regular soup. But, yeah, it's pretty sad.
That does.
And then by like Saturday, I was eating fried chicken. So.
Oh my gosh.
You're not supposed to eat rice too, but I was eating rice. I was like, if
Yeah,
I die, I die.
I got with you.
I'm gonna die eating fried chicken because I can't.
It's okay. At least you got them taken out.
Yeah, at least it's over with. So whatever.
All right, so on.
Are your teeth touching now, or have they always been touching?
They've always been touching.
Okay.
It's just
I think you said that something with like bacteria.
yeah,
that way?
like there's like a big
Or-
gap in between like my actual like teeth and then the wisdom tooth.
So crazy.
Yeah, and, like when I was at the dentist, she literally like poked her little tool in between it, and I could feel it. Like there was like it. like when I put my tongue on it, it doesn't feel big. But when she put her freaking tool in between, I was like, oh my God, that's a big gap between my teeth.
Oh.
And she's saying that, you know, like bacteria and it could get infected, blah, blah, blah. It could get worse. And, you know, and I don't want to get a root canal. So no thanks. So I was just like, hey, get him out, whatever.
Yeah.
So today's topic.
Sorry, rambling.
Back to our topic, Robert. Our topic, 5 things that irritates us about the same sex or opposite. So I mainly did this with just Robert. What?
Oh yeah, me too.
Okay,
I was just describing Chang and the
girl,
men.
why does your list look so long compared to mine?
I was worried this episode wouldn't be long, so I was like, I gotta jot down everything I could think of.
Yeah, I mainly did it with just like what irritated me with Robert.
Mm-hmm. So this is
Or
not about all
significant
men.
other.
This is just
Our
about
own.
experience
Yes.
with men and our man.
Yes. But, did you write 5? Did you
Yeah.
actually write 5? Okay.
I did 5.
Because I was like, I don't know if I should do more or not.
I know. I told Diamond, I was like, this list could go on forever.
Yeah.
But then they're all like kind of similar in a way too.
Oh, yeah?
So I was just kind
I
of.
had a hard time. I had to sit there and be like, what irritates me?
Yeah.
But I just say it because like when it comes down to it and you're going to talk about it, you're like, oh, wait, what is it? What do I need to talk about again? Or you forget.
Yeah, really.
But then when it's happening, it's like, gosh, this is what irritates me about you.
I know, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have so much to say, and then I was sat there and I was like, dang, Cheng hasn't irritated me in a while, so I don't know.
Oh gosh. All right, you want to go first?
Yeah, I could go first.
Okay.
The first one I put is gender equality. I believe if a man and a woman are working the same job, they have to get the same pay. That's what I believe. But in a relationship, I feel like it's never like 50-50. It's always like maybe like 40-60 or 20-80. Because, you know, you have a bad day, you come home, you're tired, you can't pull that 50% every single day, you know, and your partner has to pull the other percent. It's just to help, so it's a little leverage. What, Robert? You look like you want to say something.
I'm like,
No, go ahead. I'm just observing you guys. That's it.
Okay. But yeah, it's just more like a balance for me. I feel like I just hate when like men treat women as if they are less
than them.
than they are, you know.
Yeah.
And I hate when there is an expectation of like, oh, you're the woman, so you have to, you know, clean the house, you have to cook, you have to take care of the kids, while all the men has to do is, you know, go to work, come home, and provide. But I feel like the society has changed now too, because women also provide, and I feel like men forget that the women is also providing as well. So they are doing a full job and coming home and cooking and cleaning and taking care of the kids, and that's where I get all irritated about.
With Jane.
Yeah, with Chang. And like we always fight about it, but I tell him I'm
That's
like
hard.
yeah. Cause like for me, I'm like, I need you to help me like wash dishes and do laundry and, you know, pick up around the house like I like. And he's like, well, I don't want to. Like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna, when I have time, I'll do it. And I hate that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you do that? Just do it as soon as it happens, you know? Like, don't wait and do it.
Yeah.
Like I told you, like with cutting grass, he's like, oh, I'll cut it when I want to. And I'll be waiting for like weeks. And I'm like, bro, by the time you get to it,
It's long.
it's going to be long. And then you're going to be complaining about it.
Yeah.
And also the house looks like trash. And you should probably just do it. And he's just a procrastinator. But, yeah, that's one of mine. Did you want me to read all of mine?
Dang, I feel like you went deep into yours.
Oh, a little bit.
I mean, if you want to just read all yours, it's up to you.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Just continue.
My second one is like when men don't listen to their woman. That irritates me too. Just because I have a lot of girlfriends. Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of girlfriends, and like we talk, we girl talk, and most of the time we complain that our man doesn't listen to us, you know, whether it's like buying us gifts or doing something for us, or helping us out, those kind of little stuff.
Yeah.
It gets annoying when you're always asking and they're just kind of like, oh, okay, whatever, not listening. And then they get mad that you're mad and they're like, why are you mad, blah blah blah, and you're just like, because you're not listening to me. And I feel like it's that communication that's hard. And then that's where like you're not satisfying your woman, and that's what I hate.
Yeah.
Because then I feel bad for her and then I feel bad for me because I'm like, I deserve better. She deserves better. And so, but it's a push and pull. Like the same with the guys too. I'm pretty sure you guys are like
the same way with
she complains too much. She don't listen to me. I'm tired too, kind of stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. I also put that I get sad when women lower their expectations because they love their man, so they just kind of like go with the flow and keep lowering their expectations. Because I felt like that with Cheng too. Where I'm like, why am I like asking for flowers all the time? That's what I hate.
How's that happen?
Yes.
Did he finally buy you some or no?
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh.
Yeah, because then
after so long?
Yeah, because then I get mad because I'm like, well, don't be mad when another man buys me flowers then, and then he gets mad and I'm like, the audacity.
That's why I told you, send yourself some flowers and he's going to be like, who's that from? Oh,
girl,
no,
he might kill me though. You might not see me the next day, but my point will be proven, But so just listen to your woman. Just ask her what she wants, what she needs, and fulfill her in that way. Same, the opposite, vice versa.
Okay.
But I don't know. I feel like girls are better listeners than men.
Yeah.
Just because, like, when Cheng wants something, I, like, remember it, or I write it down, and I'm like, okay, so he wants this, and I'm going to get him this, and I remember it. But I don't know if it's just Cheng. Well, probably it's just Cheng. But he never remembers. I could ask and ask and ask, and he would be like, yeah, when I have time. I don't have money. But then he buys other stuff, and I'm just like, whatever.
It's okay. I'm the same with Robert.
Sorry.
Or, like, if I forget, because I tell him all the time, like, I'm going to tell you so that I don't forget. I asked him, like, maybe a couple days later, so what do you remember? Well, I told you. No. I'm like, I told you because I needed you to remember. He's like, oh, I don't remember. And I'm like, great, this is why I write it down.
No, we have to.
Yeah.
This is why we have a shared note that we write things down.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't always remember writing in their tea, though. What?
I do sometimes.
Rarely. It's only grocery that we write on there.
At least you guys write that down.
Yeah.
And Cheng's just like, just buy what you want. Buy what you need and then let me know. Split it with you. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Oh, gosh. Next one?
My third one is doing everything the lazy way. Because, no, really, Cheng drives me insane. Oh, my gosh.
Girl, why does that make me think of your light in your hallway?
Instead of, like, getting new lights for the house, what does he do? He buys a little... What are they even called? I don't
LED lights?
Yeah, like the ones that you push in and then they turn on. Yeah.
The remote control
yeah.
LED lights.
That's
battery operated.
So ghetto.
I was all thinking, like, so every time somebody walks up those stairs, they have to turn it on.
No, but he's got two remotes. So one for downstairs, so you turn it on downstairs, and you walk upstairs, and there's another one. So
imagine people coming to your house and then being like, where's your guys' light switch?
Literally, Cheng's just gonna be like,
oh, it's right here.
Let me get it for you. He's so excited.
So funny.
Gosh. But yeah, Cheng does everything the lazy way, or not the lazy way. I feel like he does it the smart way, but then he just takes his time, or he doesn't do it the way I want.
Oh, okay.
So that's what pisses me off. Like laundry. Like I told you that one time I asked him to do laundry, and so he does it. He throws it in the dryer. He's like, "Okay, it's good. You just have to go get it." I go get it, and the detergent, like the big, the one I just
like
bought.
The gallon?
Yeah, the gallon. I look, and it's not, what's it called? It's not tight all the way, so all of the freaking detergent went into the drain.
Out.
Yeah. So that pissed me off because I was like, dude, like, how are you so lazy? You didn't even tighten the freaking lid, and now all the detergent I just bought just went to the trash.
It's the one where you just push on the, like, what, at the bottom?
No, it's the one where you, like, twist.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have at least pulled it up too.
No.
They didn't want it out.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Oh gosh.
And like same with his shoes, he leaves them in the bedroom still.
Oh.
And just because like it's convenient for him, he gets up, he gets dressed, he puts his shoes on, and then he's ready to go. You know, but that drives me insane because I'm like, no shoes in the room. You know, that's
I'm
gross.
too.
Like you could wear slippers, I don't care, slippers or socks, but like your sandals that you wear outside, your work shoes, you freaking.
Oh no, no.
I'm like, the room's never clean because we have a dog, and then we have another dog.
I can't with you.
I can't with him. He gets me so frustrated. Even with like wearing his clothes, because he just rewears his shirts, right? And he'll just take them off and he'll just throw it on top of like the dresser, right? And then the next morning he'll get up and he'll just put it back on. I'm like, bro, change your shirt. I don't understand.
Yeah,
it's still clean. I didn't do anything. And I'm like,
It reminds me of someone.
really?
You gotta stop looking over here, okay? You got a podcast to do, and then you looking over here, it's not gonna solve anything.
I know. Look at the camera. All humans that does this.
Sure.
No, but it's true. Robert does that too.
Yeah, the whole clothes thing. I don't understand.
But then he goes the same. Well, those aren't my laundry. I wear the same shirt all week. And I'm like,
At least he knows.
yeah, but still, that's gross.
No, for like, we didn't do laundry for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
And Cheng went through so much clothes, dude. He had like 7 pairs of sweatpants and like 10 shirts. And I was like, bro, you never have this much laundry. And all of a sudden you do.
It's like, because I've been dirty, having to do stuff. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he was like, can you do laundry? I'm like, bro, I guess. Even though you have more
Was
clothes.
this during the move?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you saw me with my blue pants, girl.
Yeah.
The bright ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels bright.
My other one is, this isn't really about Chang, but like
Just in general.
just in general, guys that have girlfriends.
Girlfriends?
No, yeah, like girlfriends,
Like
like
girls that are friends?
Friends.
Okay.
But like I think it's okay. Like you can be friends with a guy, whatever, that's fine. But like if you're calling my man in the middle of the night or asking him to come over at the middle of the night, then I'm kind of like, that's kind of weird. That's where I'm like, okay, no, that's a no. You can't be friends with her. That's giving
weird.
different vibes.
Yeah.
Along with that, I also put guys that are different with their guy friends.
Oh.
Yeah, where they like change
They are
their whole
different, yeah.
personality. And then they're like rude to you or disrespectful or, just kind of like put you off to the side. I hate that too. Because even Chang does that to me sometimes, but I always check him afterwards.
Okay.
Like one time I brought him food.
Was that a party?
Yeah, I was at a party. Okay. I brought him food. I brought him a big plate in front of all the guys and I gave it to him. And they were like, oh, dang, like she loves you, blah, blah. And Chang was like, I don't want that. And I was just like, really? And he was like, yeah, I'm not hungry. And I was like, oh, okay then. And I looked at him and I was like, don't ask me for food later then. And he was like, okay. And then sure enough, a couple hours later, babe, I'm hungry. Can you go get me food? I'm like, no, not anymore.
Oh my gosh.
I'm done. You rejected me in front of everybody, so no.
Yeah.
So I hate
my
that.
goodness.
That drives me insane. And then my last one is kind of in general. Again, not all men, but still. When men lie.
Like in general with lying?
No, that and also with like cheating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where I hate because I have so many friends that have boyfriends or husbands, whatever, and they change up. They don't let them see their phones. They don't know passwords. They don't, that kind of stuff, and that just drives me insane. Because if you don't love her, just tell her. That's why I always tell Chang, I'm like, if you ever feel like you don't love me anymore or you don't have feelings for me like that anymore, just tell me. I'll be totally fine.
It's so funny because you've told me this too.
Yeah, I'll be totally fine. I'd rather you tell me now than later on, and you've been messing around with someone for so long. Or if I was to find out from someone else, then I'd freak out.
Yeah.
But Yeah, that's my
Gosh,
vibe.
why is yours so deep, man?
Ew. I really thought about mine.
I feel like I didn't put much thought into mine.
My other one for the opposite, the same sex is short though. So
Girl, yeah, more.
you didn't do the opposite.
No.
I mean the same.
No. I thought it was just like one or the other kind of,
Oh,
but it's okay. you go ahead without. It'll make me talk.
Okay.
So it's okay.
that's fine. So go ahead.
On mine?
Yeah, because mine's the same sex now.
Oh, okay. Well, mine for the. Wait, yours is. Oh, okay. Opposite sex. So this is only like me and Robert. Like I said, I don't put much thought into it. So I say, make myself repeat myself. What makes me repeat myself
Girl.
more than once?
Girl.
Like it seriously is more than once. Like it's more than 2 times.
Amen.
And I'm like,
I swear Chang has
come on,
selective
like,
hearing.
well, how many times do I need to tell you? You know, like it's like one simple thing too.
It's a defense mechanism.
It's a guy thing.
It's selective hearing.
Yes, there you go.
It's so that, I can't just give you a direct answer and then you expect us to be like, oh, so you're not going to do it? So in our heads, we're like thinking 3-4 times to make sure it comes out right. But no matter what we think about it, it still comes out wrong. So we just let it repeat itself.
Okay.
In my opinion.
I think Chang has a different answer.
Next time we need to bring Chang.
Jesus.
And then I put having undivided attention. So like, for example, like, when you're having a conversation with your man and then he's like doing something else while you're telling him, and then you're like, are you even listening? And they're like, yeah, I'm listening. I'm like, but it's like, are you really listening? Because you're not giving me that attention. Like, as if you're listening.
Yeah.
He does that a lot. Robert does that a lot. And then I have to yell at him.
No, it's okay. Chang's
Like,
the same
it's
way.
maybe it's just a guy thing. I don't know. I feel like us girls are pretty, like, respectful and, like, look at each other and interact.
Yeah, because we like to talk.
Yeah.
But Chang hears me open my mouth and it's like I'm nagging, So he's just kind of like, yep. And then what happened? And I'm like, bro, I know you're not listening.
I put leaving clothing around the house. Just like how you said, the one shirt. But the thing is with Robert, it's if he gets hot, he'll throw it like on the couch, right? And I'm like, okay. And then like it's still there the next day or whatever. Or like when we go to bed, like he'll throw his pair of shorts on the ground and then it's still there the next couple days. And I'm like, pick up your stuff. Like, okay, I'm like that too. But I'm not as bad. I don't think I'm not as bad. Because I'll be like, why is your clothes here still? Like, come on, go put it in the laundry basket. But leaving clothing around.
No, I swear it's not that
And it makes
hard.
it messy. Like, it makes the place look really messy.
Oh, it's crazy how, like, different it is when you clean up the room and it's just clothes all over the place.
I count you hard.
Are you waiting for an answer from me?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Kind of.
You're just, like, behind the camera, so...
No, well, my one piece is short compared to you is different. So
What? With this?
yeah, with this. But I will take the fall for it.
Oh,
so
okay.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's okay, yeah.
I guess this can go for like both sex. I guess last minute events
Oh.
or like events. Or like the same day. I'm like my family. Sometimes they'll like randomly be like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna go do this," and I'm like, "I want to go, but I already have plans." Or it's like, "Oh, we're gonna do a barbecue," and I'm like, "Guys, like." Why is it so last minute? Like, I don't understand. And I feel like sometimes it might just be among people too, because
I think so.
like even my sister, she was supposed to come babysit my kids. She said she would come babysit.
Oh, okay.
But then she called me. She's like, I can't go. I have to go help cook at so-and-so's house.
Oh, my goodness.
And I'm like, and I was hoping to get my kid away for a bit, but it's okay. So it's just kind of like last minute type of stuff. I'm pretty sure it's with everybody, but
yeah,
I can't.
Sorry, Nancy would hate me too. I'm a last minute girl.
I'd be like, Krystal, come on. You can't keep doing this to me.
My sisters are like, you think we don't have plans or something? I'm like, we'll cancel them.
This one, it's going to make you laugh.
Okay.
But farting etiquette.
Let's hear it.
I can't. I don't know if it's a guy thing or what, but like, I feel like us girls are pretty respectful, and if we're gonna fart, we're gonna like go somewhere, or we're gonna be like, hey, we're gonna fart, or I'm farting over here. No. Sometimes guys just let it out. And without saying anything. That's the thing that drives me nuts. I'm like, at least tell me that you're gonna fart so that I can like know to plug my nose for the time being or whatever. No.
Yeah, that's my brother, silent killer.
Yeah.
We'll just be chilling. He'll literally be in mid conversation. We're listening to him. We're like, whoa, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, oh, who farted? And I'm like, dude, we know it's you.
It's gonna be like it's Renji. That's what
Yeah, literally. He's like, are you sure? I think it's your dog. I'm like, I know how Renji farts, bro. This is you.
Yeah, but just farting etiquette. Like with Robert, I always tell him if I gotta, go. And he'll be like, okay, well, just go. Then I'm like, oh, that's kind of rude. Like, I don't want to just fart.
You're like, here I go.
But with him, it's like, I have to smell it before he says anything. And then I'm like, why did you tell me so I could prepare myself? Like, that is disgusting. But then, I don't know where he read it from. Okay. But he was like, it was something about, like, smelling your significant other's fart.
No.
What was it?
Reduces the chance of dementia.
Yeah. So, like, for a little bit after he, like, read that, he was like, no, it's a good thing if you smell my fart. And I'm like, not if you can't just do it and then out of nowhere and not say anything. Like, ew, no.
That's why I told Cheng, too. When we first started dating, I was like, I'm not going to fart in front of you, and I kind of expect the same.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We were the same, too.
But he's doing... not better, but no, like before when we first started dating, he would fart, and then like, cause I feel like Cheng's farts don't smell.
That's how mine was at first too when we barely got together.
Like the whole time, like we'll just be laying there. He's like, yeah, I've been farting for like an hour now, and I'm like, bro, I haven't smelled anything. He's like, yeah, cause they don't stink. I'm like, okay. But, like, one time it did, but I didn't smell it yet. Okay, I'm just sitting there. And he comes over, his hand's like, bam, right over my freaking face, over my nose. And I'm like, what the frick? What are you doing? He's like, don't breathe. He's like, don't breathe. I'm like, why? I'm like, you farted, huh? He was like, shut up. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god. No, that's how it was with Robert and I when we barely were like dating. Like if I farted, he wouldn't be able to tell because it didn't stink. And I think like once we like actually moved in with each other and I started eating like whatever he ate, for some reason my fart just started to stink. And then he would be like, your fart's starting to smell now. And I'm like, yeah, I wonder why. But before he would be like, no, I don't. Your fart doesn't stink. But after we moved in with each other, it was just like, yeah, I could smell your fart now.
Maybe you were just so pretty. He was in love.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
So do you guys like openly fart? I mean, Robert does, but like, do you openly fart around Robert, or do you actually get up and leave?
I openly fart, but I warn him.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
I warn him.
I know this whole time I thought like, I was like, I've never farted in front of Cheng. And then I was telling Cheng and he was like, really, you think so? I'm like, yeah, why? And he was like, well, when you sleep, you fart.
He's like, I already smelled it all.
Yeah, because I always go to bed first.
Oh, okay.
And he always stays up late, and he's like, yeah, no. He's like, I've smelled your farts, so I'm like, oh dang, okay. Here I thought I was a princess, a lady.
Dang, yeah, still don't fart in front of each other?
Mm-mm.
No, I can also agree with Chang.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, that you
What?
smelt it in your sleep too. So
Oh yeah, he has. There was one night. There was one night we were sleeping, and I don't know if I was deep asleep, but I remember because I guess I had farted, and he was just like, "Babe." Dang. And I'm like, what? He's like, gosh, your fart stinks. Like, he had a fan the whole room.
Really?
And that's when I was already asleep. And then
you didn't care no more.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I didn't know I farted. But it must have been that bad too.
Yeah, I mean, we got up and was fanning. Chang will usually just kick me. He's like, dude, go take a shit or something. I'll be like, what?
Oh my gosh. That's so funny because it reminds me of when our friend Brandon at work, I don't remember why he brought it up. He was just like, have you guys like ever farted in the film room?
And everybody was like, yeah.
He was like, oh, you guys, I know you all farted.
Y'all can't even lie.
He was like, I know.
You can't help it, okay?
Especially in that room, yeah. You can't move away from where you are and go run.
You're stuck in one spot.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry, whoever comes this way.
That one coworker at night shift. That one day she came in. She was like, you guys, I really need a fart.
And she ran all the way to the window where the other people are. I was like, well, at least it's them, not us.
All right. 5 things that irritates you about same sex.
Oh, okay. So for the same sex, I put judgmental. Well, I'm also talking about myself because most of these are me.
Like with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Judgmental.
self-reflection.
Yeah, self-reflection, you know. I just put that they're judgmental, they judge other girls, and then they put them down when it's really just a reflection of themselves, being insecure. And I don't know, I feel like also now that I'm older, I have a lot of friends that are not judgmental. They're all like women now, you know, so we're all equal. We don't talk crap about each other.
Yeah.
You know, and we're all equal, you know. It's not like, oh, like, what is she doing or what is she not doing kind of thing. The other one I put is picking the bad guy. I feel like I have a lot of friends that always pick the bad guy, you know.
What do you mean?
Like the one that doesn't treat them good, you know, the one that cheats
like guys
on
wise?
them. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Bad guy.
You're like, what?
Okay.
But like they just continue to pick the bad guy, and I just don't understand. I'm like, you've been through this. You should, like, I feel like you should have learned a little or something.
I feel like that's like so frustrating too, like as the friend or like sister or whatever, and then you're just always seeing that, and you're like, dude. But it's so crazy because sometimes people are just attracted to that.
Yeah, they are. They
without
like
even knowing it too.
Toxicity.
Yeah.
Of it. I can't. I don't play games. I don't like any of that. I want the guy to like me more than I like him. You know, but if and it's always like the girl that likes him more, and then I feel bad for her because she's always chasing him, and he's always like doing other stuff. His main focus isn't on her, you know, and then I feel so bad for her, and that irritates me because I'm like, girl, you deserve better.
Yeah.
You're my friend. Like, I want the best for you. But then she ends up choosing him anyway, so what can you do?
Yeah.
The third one is not believing in yourself. Talking about myself.
Okay.
I feel like in your head, you're like letting other people judge you, even though they're not. I feel like, because most of the time you're only stressing about yourself, right? You don't really care about what the other person looks like, whatever. You're worried about how people are viewing you.
Yeah.
And that's where you're like, then you self-sabotage and you hate yourself and you don't want to go anywhere. You want to throw all your clothes away. That's me, but.
Oh, girl, it's okay. That's me too.
The other one I put is jealousy. I feel like girls are very jealous just because we're a lot of women I feel like are also, but this is just my opinion, materialistic. You know, they want a lot of stuff. They want the best guy. They want the best car, the best house. You know, and then I feel like jealousy eats away your personality. You know, and it just kind of makes you into a really gross person.
Yeah.
A tree monster, as I tell my sister.
Don't tell my kid that. She's gonna be like, Mom, what's that? What's a tree monster, Mom?
Something scary and not very good looking. And then the last one I put is just not knowing how to communicate. I am guilty of that as well. Just because, like, when me and Cheng fight and I get irritated, I shut down. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm done talking to you.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, tell me what you want. Like, what do you want to happen after this, you know? And I'm just kind of like, no, I don't want to talk to you anymore. And I never let my feelings be known to him.
Oh, okay.
So then he never knows what I want to, you know? But I feel like he should know.
He should.
Yeah. We've been together for so long. You should know what I want, what my expectations are, you know, all that stuff. And then for you to just kind of like forget about them or put them aside kind of makes me mad, you know? And that irritates me. But then I irritate him too because I feel like sometimes I don't tell him everything that I want to say. And then, yeah. It's just a mess.
Girl, no, I feel like I only got one thing.
Oh, what did you put?
I didn't put it. I just thought.
Oh, okay.
I'm like reflecting with myself and like my sisters.
Oh, okay.
It irritates me how indecisive we are.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was talking to my sister about this too.
Oh, were you?
Well, she's like, I'm so indecisive. And I'm like, yeah, you are. And I'm like, I'm indecisive too, though. That's the thing. Like, it's hard. Like, I feel like all my sisters were indecisive.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
It's bad. Unless
I don't
it's
know
a
where
girl
we get
thing.
that from. Yeah, like, why are we so indecisive?
It's so hard to just choose something.
Literally. And Cheng hates it too. He's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Or what do you want to eat? I don't know.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Yeah. And then I was just thinking, like, how you said it with the whole confidence thing.
Uh-huh.
Because then I go back to myself, too. And I'm like, gosh, it looks okay on me. But then I'm like, why am I criticizing myself so much of how bad it's looking or how good it's looking? Because I've been seeing, like, other, you know, models where they're, like, the same size as me. And then, like...
And they're beautiful.
And they're beautiful. And they make it work. And I'm like, if that was on me, then, it won't look good.
No, that always breaks my heart too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I hate on myself a lot. You know, the biggest critic is yourself.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
so I always hate on myself. I put on clothes like. Thank God for the podcast because I've been wearing a lot of clothes that I don't usually wear.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't feel confident in them, you know, and I feel like, oh my God, my belly's showing. I don't feel comfortable. My rolls are out, you know, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm still not there yet.
Another thing, taking compliments.
Oh, yeah, I'm bad at
I feel
that
like a
too.
lot, like with me, for like a little bit, whenever Robert would compliment me, I'm like, whatever, you're just saying that because I'm your wife.
Oh,
Or I'm like, whatever. It's you know, you guys are just saying that. But then after a while, I'm like, gosh, I'm such a bee. Like, why don't I just take the compliment? Which, you know, I'm pretty sure that's how it is with other girls too. Like, or they can take the compliment the wrong way as well.
Oh, okay.
As it being like, oh, they're being perverted or, you know, whatever.
No, I'll take it. I like compliments from women though. That always makes me feel better too.
I get iffy
Do you?
sometimes.
Well, I mean, if they are,
You can be fake or
I mean, if
you're lying.
if they look me up and down and say it, then I'm like, all right, you judging?
Yeah,
There's no way.
No, it's true.
But like when a beautiful girl or woman tells me, give me a compliment, then I feel beautiful. I'm like, oh,
Ew, no, I'm like, you lying.
really? Aww.
But maybe it's because I rarely ever get complimented by girls, though. That's the thing.
Oh,
So then I'm like, I don't know if you try and be nice or you being dead serious.
I know our coworker always compliments my butt, and I'm like, there's nothing back there. But thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
One of the girls?
And I'm like, thank you though. You make me feel good, but
Oh gosh. Another thing, it refers me to my daughter. With how messy we are with deciding on clothing.
oh yeah.
I'm bad with it. I'm really bad with it,
It's
and
like
it
a
irritates
tornado
me too
came in.
because then I'm like, gosh, how many clothes do I need to go to until I figure something out? And I'm pretty sure guys gets irritated with that too. They're like, you look fine in one. Just wear that one. Instead of like making a huge ass mess.
Yeah, no, Cheng hates it too. He's like, can you put your clothes away after you're done? I'm like, no, we don't have time. We're out of time now.
I'm the same. I'll do it later. That's what I'll do.
And what irritates about myself is every time there's a new event, I have to buy a new outfit.
I'm the same.
I hate that. I'm like, what is it?
Robert hates it.
Yeah.
He's like, do you have to buy something new every time? I'm like, yes, we do. We're one time wear and that's it.
And then it sits in the closet.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it is.
So annoying.
I'm pretty sure there's just so much more to it too, like same sex, opposite sex, things that irritates you.
Yeah.
What pushes people's buttons.
Yeah, it was kind of hard writing this when I wasn't mad. So, like I was telling Nancy.
Yeah, that's how I'm like,
Like in the heat of the moment.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Cheng and I are fighting. Whoo, I could go blow up the roof of like stuff that irritates me. Yeah.
All right. I think that wraps our episode for today.
Let us know what irritates you about the same or opposite sex in the comments below.
I want to know.
Yeah,
I'm pretty interested.
Because I was reading a lot of stuff too, and they're about the same.
Yeah.
So.
But let us know.
Don't forget to check out our Spotify. It comes out on every Thursday. And new video on YouTube comes on every Friday.
Yes. Follow us on Instagram. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.